Hey everyone, Landsman Oz here. Welcome back to Cuboid Outpost. I've made not much since the last episode. I've been working in the basement a lot. I did make a turtle. Hello, turtle. Actually, I had to make two turtles because I didn't quite do the quest line in the right order. But I did make, meeting the others, I did make this one. I've made the egg without picking up the bucket because I already had the water in the hole over there, but it's all good. So yeah, I haven't done too much more in terms of animals because we've got our guys going on. They're going all right. I don't think there's any deaths or anything, but so we should be quite good over here. What I thought I'd do, and the reason I've been working in the basement a lot is I was thinking about how I had everything set up down here, and I realised that having this in the inventory or in the AE or whatever the storage system, I will be changing to refined storage, by the way. But having this in there, this little chunk, is not very useful to me. So what I've done is I've gone and set up a bit of a process here, and I've got a couple left over, and I think these three correspond to the last couple that of singularities that I don't have. The scroll down here. Glowstone will go into a normal one. But cobalt, which you can see the cobalt down there, uraninite, and emeralds, and platinum. So, yeah, I may end up having to move one of them, but I mean, emerald doesn't need to go through, and these emerald is a normal one straight into a drawer. So, cobalt and platinum and uraninite, I'm assuming I have to furnace. So, yeah, at the moment, this is going quite well, and what I've done is I've just popped the drawers that we already had full up the top. And again, I could have just voided it all and done with it, but I'm just trying to be a little bit more, I don't know, efficient. So down here, we've got all our resource generators and then all our singularities down here at the moment that I'll pop back into these. Actually, uranium's there, yep. So I'll pop them into here once I'm done, and while I was at it, I set up another cobble singularity just to make stone. So I've got stone in the system as well. But yeah, just a little bit of rearrangement and some more trims, and I dug the floor out one just so I could fit it all in. But I figure that's a nice setup. Now, downside is I'm having to put coal in manually, but hopefully this episode I'll be able to rectify that. Over here I also have, you can see it's double stacked, and that's done by literally having a second set at the back with the hopper and the singularity generator on top, feeding into that bottom row. So I did move a lot of the that'll do and not half badium and all that stuff here. I didn't see a point in setting that up through a furnace, mainly due to the whole there's some uses of it that aren't a smelted variant. One thing I might do though is swap out these ones here. Let me just pop this out for a moment. I'll swap this drawer out for a compacting drawer. Just in this case, here we go. Let's pop them in there. Just in this case to give us a little bit more usability for it. So let me just pop you there for a second. Do this, and we'll just pop them in here. I'll take this drawer back once it's empty. Cool. And let's just lock it. Again, it's not super needed, but having diamond blocks may come in handy. Same with potentially coal. I mean, coal is probably, actually, while I'm at it, pop back up in here and put you in there. Coal is probably another one I want to do this too. So let's just unlock him. Do the same deal. Go, pop the drawer in there. I'm not going to bother with the whole taking them out because I don't think it'll fill up that quick. Not quicker than I can empty this drawer and manually put it in there anyway. All right, so yeah, Just a couple of bits and pieces that I've decided to do. I might put a compacting drawer on the snowballs. Not that they're meant to be in there. That's an empty one. Maybe lapis. I don't know. But yeah, compacting drawers on all the metals, and just a couple of extra ones ready to go. So I think I've cleaned up the system as much as possible in terms of whatever was up here. Now these are just all literally junk drawers. Do I have enough for the glow? Oh, I might actually have enough for the glowstone singularity. Let's check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4 that I need? 192? Can it be? I only needed 3 stacks. Look at that. 1 glowstone singularity. Let me take you out of there. And let's pop downstairs, and as I said, we've got a couple already set up. A glowstone, I would like it to be into a compacting drawer. So I might just... And in the end here, these ones aren't... There's one right here. Let's just use this. Lock him. Acting drawer. Nice. Okay. Fairly good. So hopefully now in here I'll be able to type glowstone, and we've got glowstone coming in. Look at it go. Awesome. I got a bit of junk in my inventory. Silica dust can go in there, but you know what? The not so good even chunks. That stack of diorite. Invar. I'll go and place it downstairs. I actually just emptied the compacting drawer that was upstairs. In you go. Nice. So, to combat this furnace setup here, in the book, we do have, where is it? Based the Rainbow, I think it is. So this setup here, we've got the, whatever it is, Iron Furnaces mod, which includes all the way up to this Rainbow Furnace deal right up here. I want to head down this line because we've got this. If you prefer to use energy as fuel instead of burnable materials, then you have the ability for this range of furnaces to use wireless heat transfer instead. You will need to make a wireless heat transmitter and hook it up to a source of energy. So, that being said, if we do upgrade our furnace that we've got here to being, say, at least iron, and I might try and do like a range all the way up as far as I can, we'll be able to use this setup here, this wireless heat transfer, and look, it's fairly cheap, right? So let's jump into this and see what we can do. So first things first, how many have we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So effectively, I want to make upgrades. So what chest mod is that actually? Iron Furnaces mod, is it? Just the Iron Furnaces mod? Okay. So if I go in here and go, so at iron, we should be able to make stone to iron furnace upgrades. Are there any others that can go straight from stone? Stone to copper. I think I'm actually going to have each of these furnaces. So let's make $20. And what I'm going to do, because that's not a quest, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop one here, and can I shift right click this? Fast furnace mod is loaded, it will not upgrade. Drop the upgrade on the floor together with 1 cobblestone to get you... Huh? Upgrade on the floor together with 1 cobblestone to get your materials back. Okay, so I can't do it this way. Interesting. Okay, so cobble. So if I... Wow. I get all the materials back? Nah, just forwarded the rest. Whatever. It's a little bit of iron. Okay, so I can't use this setup, so that's a bummer. Maybe it's written in the book. I didn't read it. My bad. So Here's an iron furnace. Cool. Here's a gold furnace. And a diamond one. Oh, I don't have the emerald up. I don't have enough emeralds. Oh, actually, maybe I do. Let's check this out. I might be knocking over all sorts of stuff today. 256. Oh, I've got it. Pretty sure I haven't. Yep, let's do this. There we go. Emeralds. So let's unlock this drawer. Let's get rid of emeralds out of there. Let's do what I was doing before. On downstairs. Me snowballs. Emerald. Nice. Look at that. Getting all the wins today. Alright, so yeah, obviously we can't do what I wanted to do here. Again, okay, like it's not the end of the earth, but we're up to diamond. We're not getting any oh, we do. Now tell me that I just maybe can't use the iron one? Is that the deal? Okay, so if let's make an iron furnace. Let's test this theory because reasons. So if I have an iron furnace, let's pop them in there. One of these. If I make the gold, so iron to gold upgrade, can I use this on an iron furnace? Let's test that theory. Yes. Cool. So I can just go and make the 20 odd iron furnaces I require and then make the upgrades instead of doing it the way I had it. Which is fine, right? That's neither here nor there. Let me pop you away. Got a diamond furnace. So, as I said, I want iron furnaces. And I want 20. Let's just make 18 because I've got a diamond one here. I've got a gold one here. But I'm going to probably leave him up here at some point. But that's okay. While we're here, let's look at this other quest line here, because when I start doing this, I want to use the powered version, right? So it just makes more sense. I guess we could do the copper. The copper to iron furnace. If I just make a copper furnace, that gives me the quest. And then there's a copper to silver furnace. Right, so if I do copper and then do copper to silver and then pick this guy up. Again, all I'm doing here is just cleaning up this quest line, right? And then I'm sure there'll be a silver furnace to gold or something. Silver to gold furnace. Yeah, so that one there. Like again, we're just using the same sort of idea, and then all of a sudden we've got another gold furnace, right? Awesome. So I've got 18 iron furnaces, and then I'm going to need a few furnaces now, don't I? Let's do the iron furnaces. Let's make this guy. The wireless heat transfer. I need to do the compacting drawer on the redstone, so we need a comparator. Thank you. And I need a block of redstone. And then we're going to make this guy. One wireless heat transmitter. So then we need a wireless heat receiver for each thing. Place in the fuel slot of the furnace, only works from iron tier and above. Then we've got these other ones here that we can augment the thing with. So we're going to need, I guess, 18 of these guys too, right? Quartz is something I do not have a lot of, I believe. Oh, this mod. 18 quartz. 81 nether quartz dust. Where else can we get it from? Sieving soul sand. I mean, into the earth. Do I have soul sand, or that's something I have to make, isn't it? Which water? It's sand. I can actually do this now because what I've done is I've plumbed up the witch water barrel outside. This actually has witch water in it. I know you can't see it at the moment, but so if I put that there, and then maybe, what if I can set up a filter to only extract, do you have the pipes mod? Make an item pipe, and put a filter on the drawer. So just grab some sand. Half a stack of sand for the moment. So this is something that may end up needing to be automated, right? And we've got soul sand. So the idea would be I'd now... Oh, I'm getting a little sidetracked in what I'm doing. I just don't want to run out of quartz. Comparators, can I use the... Man, I can use pure nether quartz, right? So if we do the pure... Okay. If I do quartz dust and sand, grab a stack of them, should be able to come out here. Enriching, right? There you go. Hello? Oh, they're right there. They look like torches. Let me turn the object off. And we're getting other quartz. Alright, cool. So, first things first, let's grab this guy. He needs to be on a source of power, so you know what? Bonk. There we go. Wireless heater. It's got a million RF in it. Sweet. At iron. Okay, so our wireless heat receivers. So again, we're going to need quite a few of these. We go quartz. Let's just start with the pure stuff for the moment. Okay, so I need to make some more redstone torches, but that's okay. Right, at iron. Let me make a few of these. Okay. So if I now go downstairs and let's start. Yeah, I'm going to start with the diamond one. Let's break you. Not exactly sure where that's ended up. It'll turn up. Diamond first. Probably turn up in my inventory, if anything. If I open this guy and put... I think I actually need to go and bind it, don't I? Yes, my bad. Put that in there. Let me run upstairs. It told me I had to bind it. Okay, cool. So now, one, I need some space in my inventory. Have a furnace. Sun is going down. Out, in. Bind them all to this. Cool. Kind of want to wait for that to hit. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm working more inside the base, so it's not the end of the earth, but it's sometimes a little better to do it this way. Cool. So we got this here. I can now go boop. Well, that's quite a bit faster, right? So we're now using power to run this guy. No dramas. So now all I need to do is effectively same deal. Let's move some stuff around. It's not where I want things to go, by the way. Not doing it for me, is it? And I bet you there's one under there too. Cool. Can you have all of this? And that. Let me grab them out of there. I am worried that the one in the corner there is going to be... Yes, it did. Hopper. Knowing my luck, I'm not going to be able to even get in there now. Let me make a mess. Hopper. Oh, it's all gone pear-shaped. Right, so this is tin. There's nothing in there. Tin one is going to get a golden furnace. I'm going to get one of these. Tin chunk. Now these should actually fit back in there because of how I'm doing this. Nicely done. Okay, this one's silver, and so on and so forth. So I'll be running through doing this, adding this in, and popping that on top. And then we're back in business again with better and better furnaces. So this quite decently fast, and again, not using coal, because as soon as these run out of coal, we're stuck. Let me pick all these back up and put them in my bag, because reasons. Don't ask me where that went. Yeah, of course it did. This mod, in general, can be a pain. Okay, so yeah, that's you know, next steps. We're working through this. We've got crystal furnaces. So like the emerald furnace, the crystal furnace smelts an item in just 2 seconds, 5 times faster than a standard stone furnace. Cool. We're going to get a bonus. We're going to get a diamond to crystal furnace upgrade. We've got a gold to diamond too, right? Yep, cool. Look, hey. Boop. All right. And then obviously obsidian. The obsidian furnace smelts an item every second, 10 times faster than the standard furnace. And obviously it did. Let me guess. My furnace. Does it tell me that I can't do it? Maybe it probably does. You know, we'll go through this. So let's have a look at these augments while we're here, because these are they're optional, and we're not going to get anything for them. But I don't know. I like quest book stuff. I like finishing things off. For the next upgrade, you'll need blaze rods. Fortunately, there's only one way to get them. Blaze rods, cool. Gives me the obsidian furnace. Yep. And you can do either to the obsidian. Okay. And then netherite furnaces. 0.25 seconds. Okay. Top tier furnace, the rainbow furnace, requires a special rainbow core. It's made of 2 netherite furnaces and 7 specific stained glass blocks. Rainbow core is also going to be needed for a special item later to save you from missing out on a rainbow furnace. We at Cuboid Corp have all scrounged together enough to present you with a spare as a reward. So you've got to do 2 netherite furnaces and then a bunch of stained glass. Wow. And then the rainbow furnace. Smelt an entire stack in 1 second. Yep. So I don't know if I need anything that overpowered, that OP. That's amazingly fast. Why don't you show me any? Doesn't want to show me any graphics. So yeah, once all these run out of coal, I'll upgrade them. That'll be my next job off camera. So yeah, there's a lot happening. There's a lot of things that are, I've got all sorts of things being done in the background. We've got, you know, lots of nice blocks of metal now, bronze, nickel, and I can request any of these materials straight away. Again, these pieces that we're getting from like this junk, it's not ideal. I don't really want it like that. Let me run it. Goodness. I've tried different methods with this too. I've tried different settings of this, and I don't know. I don't, just leave it on auto. It doesn't like me at the moment. So the uraninite quantum singularity requires 256 uraninite, which is furnace. Okay, you know what? We might even have enough here. Let's see what we can come up with. See what we can come up with. Can I please get rid of you? Let me pop one of these guys down. And I'll just pop this in here for now. Yeah, so if we put these in here. Okay, we're getting uraninite, right? Let me do the iron furnaces upgrades. Ah, cool. Cool. So I want an iron to gold. Gold to diamond. Diamond to emerald. Do I want to go that far yet? Diamond to crystal. That needs an eye of ender. So diamond to emerald will be our path. Okay. Nice and quick. Really quick, but quick enough. Okay, these things here, let me get the osmium and gold. Again, that was probably me cleaning out inventory. So the dense uraninite, when you furnace that up, it gives 4. And the raw should, I think it's 2. Yes. So by that stance, if I pop this in here, we should be able to get the uraninite singularity very, very quickly, just by using these many furnaces I have lying around. just use them all up. It'll be fine. Now, you know what? Makes more sense to use this guy, even though coal is free. Coal's free, everyone. Cool. Let me do that. Let me do this. This will get us moving towards getting even more power generation than what we currently have of, you know, the generators up on the roof there. So, does this tell us how much we're using? Oh, just chugging away. We're at 48. Got 134. What did we need? We need 256. Not very far away at all, right? 218. 230. Just another 26. All right. Cool. So let's have. I mean, I'll make it for the thing anyway. But looking at the time, next episode will be when I start on refined storage. Now, I was going to do refined storage this episode and prep everything between, and then I realized just how much I would need the metals rather than having the chunks. So part of today's episode being, you know, the furnace upgrades and stuff like that is all around that needing the furnaces. So yeah, it really, you know, means to an end. I understand I'm going to need a lot of quartz, so that's another issue, but we're going to need to work out. So hence why I was thinking of automating the soul sand production out there, and I'll play around with it in between, and I'll let you know what I come up with. It'll probably just be a pipe extracting only soul sand, and then it'll just take a while for, potentially I might need, I don't know, I might need to do XNet or something for that. We'll have to look into it. Either that, or I just get a whole bunch of barrels out there and pump it into a whole bunch of barrels, and then work that way. But as I said, I'll play with in between, and we'll see what we come up with. That witch, by the way, that witch has been there a long time. This one might actually die for once. It just keeps healing. I know I've been working in the basement, and all I can hear is a witch. And it's like it'll get hurt for a while, and then it'll walk just far enough away, and it'll heal up. And yeah, there you go. It just stepped onto the confusion one, but it was healing. So I don't know. I'm maybe going to swap that pad back out for just damage. Anyway, look at that, 332 blocks of emeralds. Actually, I could do the emerald one, can't I? Because, like, diamond to emerald, right? Yeah. Furnace. Diamond to emerald. I've got plenty of emeralds now. Boop. Not that I need these as much now, but, you know what? You can pop out of there and pop into there. He's fairly quick. I can take this guy downstairs. Boop. Oh, really? Really? Because can I rotate you? Yes. Because I clicked it on the wrong side, it decided no. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to set up this other, again, I need to know what I get from the uraninite. Your use. You give me poor uraninite, so it is one that needs to go through here. I don't know where the blocks of uraninite are a thing, but anyway. Because we're getting the poor uraninite, it will need to be furnace, and it's just going to give me 1 for 1. But again, we'll upgrade these. So until next time, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me try and get a decent thumbnail in here, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.